to tell everybody that I'm nothing without them.
Welcome. I don't do I
Welcome.
say something nice in our chat. So,
I want to say
production,
something
be on
nice.
the lookout. We'll tweet a link. They're all here though in the waiting room, so I no longer feel like I have to do anything cute because they're all here, so we can like just start the show.
No, you're gonna do something cute. You said it. I'm gonna say their names, and you're gonna say something cute.
Okay, we can do something cute. Who do you want first?
You do it. You pick the name. I'll say, oh
You
my God.
just said I'm gonna say their names. That's
Okay,
you.
then you do it, and then I'll be like, oh my God.
Okay.
I'll see what comes to mind. The first thing that pops into my head.
We're gonna just okay.
Rachel Lol, the captain of the Titanic themselves.
Why am I the only one here?
We're introducing you one by
We
one.
thought it would be fun to do it like this.
What?
Oh,
Rachel, so if you are the winner tonight, what are you going to do with the big money?
um,
Oh, wow.
I'm
Speechless.
speechless.
I guess she's donating it to the production. But
I'm donating it to production. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so kind. They do
She's
so
so
much.
selfless.
Danny, who's up next? Who's up
Lizzie's
next?
like giving me like shit. She's like, you have to let Jody in. She only has 2 minutes. The finale's gonna be an hour, so how can she only have 2 minutes?
Be there.
Well, Jody the
Jody,
peacock.
you're in the bathroom at the restaurant.
Oh, I really am.
Oh my God, you
When
fly
is the
those
check
feathers,
coming?
girl.
It's not. They ordered another bottle of wine. I'm gonna do my fucking best here. Let's get a banishment going.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right, I'm gonna let everyone in.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
There's two Jashes.
There's Drew. There's Josh.
Is
Newsman.
there Jash? You see him? I don't know which is the real
I
Jash.
saw his name. I didn't see him.
I
I
let
saw
two of them in. God only knows.
This
both, not
happened to me last
both.
time too.
All
Why not
right, welcome to the
Baby.
finale. We're gonna do our breakout rooms and then the round table first banishment, and then we'll go from there. Jody is in the bathroom of a restaurant. I'm very stressed about that. We'll see what happens. Just
I
let
just
them free,
I
I
want
guess.
my faithfuls to get at least one vote out of me, and then you can get rid of me.
Is it time? I don't have a twist to announce.
No, it's time. I don't know. I'm waiting for the rooms. Don't
Oh.
rush Allison.
I'm not. I would
I
never.
just got my co-host capabilities and my cat is fighting me. They're
I would
here.
never
Well,
rush
I'm
Allison.
just gonna do
Oh,
3 rooms
Mikey, what are you
again.
having? 3 rooms is fine.
No, two.
Just do two.
No, three.
Danny
Three.
said no three. Danny trumped me.
If they want
You
to
know
have
what?
one-on-ones, they need three.
We love it.
Oh,
6 minutes. Have
true.
fun.
Which they never do.
Oh, Megan's here, please.
I
Oh my
let her
God,
in
that's
immediately.
iconic. She does show up for the finale.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, I actually wanted to talk to you, so I'm glad that you joined this room. So I rewatched last night. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I opened a pop-up on my screen. Anyway, I watched last night's and I saw like the very end where you said something about like Owen and me saying
Oh
something.
yeah.
And I think that it was probably better that you asked that because Drew and Josh's reaction of like we are all like I am in a server where Alex and Marie are both in and they send pictures of Owen all of the time. So they both are
Okay.
that I know like I've seen pictures like love like and it was like a joke that like when I did society that like every time something happened I was like hashtag Owen like there and that's society like Josh saw that and then
Oh.
and then Drew was like, that's their child, right? And I swear to God, I could pull up like a million times that Drew has said something of like, oh, I love Owen's parents like joking about Alex and Marie. So like both of their reactions was super sketchy to me of why they didn't just say like, oh yeah, they're friends outside of this. Like they didn't need to go into detail, but they both were like, oh, maybe. And then Drew
Yeah, they
was like,
acted so
oh,
shocked.
who's Owen? Like it, or whatever he said, where he was like, oh, that's their baby, right? Like they're well, oh my gosh, so cute. They're like well aware, and it made me really sketched out where I wasn't as much until that comment.
Yeah. It was a weird moment. I'm glad that you saw it though, because I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, it was just like I don't know, where I was just like they literally could have so easily like just been like, "Oh yeah, like I think that they're friends outside of this or something." Like you
Yeah.
don't have to go through servers or whatever. I don't care, but like it was just such a weird reaction where I like went and then after I saw that, I went and tried to like quick watch a bunch of other streams like when I had today. And I feel like Drew, I don't know. I feel like he has constantly just been like, "Oh my God, I'm so surprised. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm so confused." You
All
know?
right, Cass, let me defend myself here because my final
Up the
pick to
gallery
prove
brew.
that I'm being honest here is on night one, Ava, who is a proven traitor, put my name out. So why would a proven traitor throw my
Wait,
name
I'm
out
so
on night
sorry.
one?
Can I cut you off? Did you
Sure.
hear the beginning of where that started or no?
No, I just
Okay.
heard you saying that you think I'm.
Okay. I said so I only looked at the show because last night Rachel brought up of, oh, how does she know who Owen is? Are they friends outside of it? And you and Dash both went, oh, I don't know. And then you were like, is that their baby? And like you both damn well know that like we all know who Owen is. I've seen pictures. You know who he is. Like
I honestly don't
that
remember
you
the
just
name.
didn't say
Wait,
like,
wait, wait, wait,
oh,
wait, wait, wait,
they
wait,
are
wait.
friends outside of
Don't put words in my mouth. If you rewatch the stream, I never said, oh. What shook me is I know that you and Alex know each other. So when Rachel brought up you and Alex talking about Owen and that you guys could have potentially been in a traders meeting where Owen was on the stream, that's why I was like, and got panicked because I was like, wait, because I was already growing sus of you and was thinking that you could be a traitor. So with you mentioning Owen, I don't know when the fuck you and Alex have and have not been talking about Owen. So I was like, it's very potentially that you could have been in a traders meeting with Alex where he was showing off his child to you.
Okay, so I'm not going to say that you said anything because you didn't. I was
I
talking more
didn't.
about Drew that said
Okay.
like that's their baby, right? And I could legitimately bring up like 4 messages where Drew has specifically said something about Owen in a server about with Alex and Marie and like both of them, and then they're just
Okay,
well aware
Kat,
that I know who they are, and it
yes,
wasn't.
that's fine. That's fine. I honestly, Alex and Marie, we are all in different servers, but I don't remember everybody's baby's name. Like, be for real. That has nothing to do with this game right
Fair
now.
enough. I guess you guys are in so many, like, I'm not in that many, so maybe that's just me. I'm just going off of what I know that, like, you know who people are. I don't know. You've said their name specifically. I guess I have a good memory. I
Josh,
Are you trying to say that that was like
I thought
you
your reactions was
are you
weird.
trying to say that you and Alex was talking about Owen in a server and it was not on a stream at all? Because you know that I'm not really
On a
active in
server.
servers.
Oh my God. Okay. I was talking about, yes, a server. Like,
Yeah, okay.
we're well aware that we are in a server together.
Yes, and
Regardless of
you're
how
well
active
aware that
you
I'm not
are,
active
you're
in the
well
server,
aware.
so I'm asking you if you're saying that you guys discussed that in the server and not on a stream. Because when Rachel brought it up, it made me think that you guys could have possibly been in a traders meeting discussing an Owen because I don't go in servers and you know that.
Fair enough. It wasn't in a meeting. It was like a running thing. I've literally made jokes out about it in society of like hashtag Owen. Like it was like a joke that I said that I've told Marie, knew Marie was watching. Like I kind of said it in that joke manner. And then I just saw it back at the end where I thought it was just like, I just thought your reactions, instead of being like, oh, maybe there's also like, I feel like when anyone brings up a point, there's always like a, okay, or it could be this. Like I'm trying to think of it through a logical point, and you both just didn't have any rebuttal. You were just like, oh, maybe.
Josh, have you changed your mind?
No.
Okay.
Because I can't say through the round table. You sure?
Yes, positive.
Okay.
Cass,
Just
Cass.
piggybacking. Oh, we're about to go into the round table, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, I just Cass.
Oh my God. I love that.
Did you guys go to the same high school?
Oh my God, Meaty, if you don't know what Meaty, you don't know what that is.
No.
It's from One Tree Hill.
Yeah, we
I
both
know
went to Tree Hill High.
If you did not experience Dan,
Wait, that's so funny.
I got so excited. Okay, you guys can chat in here. It's not like it doesn't have to be 10 minutes. When you guys feel ready to play, that's fine. Just you can chat here all together.
Okay, so anyways, I'll start off. Obviously, my mind was all over the place yesterday. So when Rach, you made that point, in my head, I already knew that Alex and Cass knew each other. So it clicked for me, and I started thinking, oh, wait, maybe Alex was in a Traitors meeting with Cass, and obviously he's at home. So Marie could have been on stream or Owen could have been on stream. And that's what made me grow even more sus of Cass, because I was like, maybe they were chatting in a Traitors
You
meeting.
just said
Obviously,
that
I
you
knew
knew that we knew each other. So like, why would that? Like, I don't know. I guess
because I
speak
don't
to
care to
people.
say that I know that you guys knew each other. I automatically started thinking, oh, this is confirming my suspicions that Cass is sus, because I have been thinking that maybe you are sus. And that's why I was asking Rachel the other day, do you actually believe that Cass is the faithful? I asked everyone that. Because I think Mikey's a traitor. And it's no secret that I think Mikey's a traitor. And then on top of Mikey defending Jayla and you throwing blame off of Jayla and you spearheading a lot of faithful's death, yes, I have become a little sus of you.
Okay,
That was just that. I never said, oh, I didn't say anything at the end of that.
when
I was
have I really
thinking.
defended? When have I really defended Jayla? I did it.
You was never on the Jayla, like you was never on the Jayla train. I was like, no, it's not Jayla, like that's not good enough. But then you and Kath are able to throw out reasons for other people being traitors, but it's like my reasons aren't good enough.
A good reason. And then I watched back and I saw Rachel's reasons about Jayla, and I was like, okay, I guess I didn't really get those at the point. But up until she talked, everybody else's reasons about Jayla made no sense to me. They were all about Jayla's personality, and that, no offense, is just not a reason for me. Obviously, Jayla was one, and I didn't have that read, and I don't think that Mikey did either. But like, that was wrong. I kept going for Ava. But when you say I'm spearheading everyone, I didn't even go for Jayla. I didn't go. I went for one person that the vote actually went my way, other than Ava. And Josh, I wasn't even coming for you. Like, okay, so then that conversation went into where I rewatched and I went back and I was like, but you were so gung-ho over Jayla night 2 that I really didn't click. I think that my suspicion grew more on Drew because he was the one to talk, and then he was the one to kind of, I went back and there was just like I was trying to like watch your face when, like, now that we know who some traitors are, just kind of like how you interacted. That's kind of where my suspicion went. It wasn't even fully on you, Josh. It was just like you're.
I know. I know. No. I know. I was just saying that I didn't say anything when she said that. It made my wheels turn because I know that you and Alex know each other, so that made my wheels turn.
I had like a couple questions I wanted to ask. Josh, when you got the shield during the knockout comp, who did you give the other one to?
I gave it to Jody.
And then Cass, did you get the shield during the first double?
No. I haven't gotten anything.
Damn, everybody said they were voting for you.
The first of that double, I don't even remember what that was, but is that when everyone voted for?
I think that's when Ava said that she was voting for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember. I'd have to go back and look. I honestly think that I might have just thrown a vote to Josh because I just at that point kind of just didn't get those vibes from him, and I was just trying to go for anyone I didn't think was one, but I definitely didn't get it.
You didn't get a shield?
No, I haven't gotten one this whole game.
Okay. Also, sorry, Danny. What's going on?
I just wanted to showcase my jersey. See it good with the virtual background.
I know what it is.
Okay, not to be a dick, but it's more than 6 minutes.
Well, that's not the break. This is the round table.
Round table. All right.
If you all feel done, we can vote.
No, please.
Okay.
I was about to say, I was like, I feel like
can you
Rachel's
take my written vote?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
Um,
We'll ask your question.
So yesterday, during like the vote where Ava left, during the round table, it seemed obvious that she was leaving to everyone, right? Like
I don't
reasonably
know.
obvious.
I don't know because I feel like there's been a lot of roundtables where it's like everyone's like, "Oh, we're about to vote Ava," then the roundtable comes and then Ava doesn't get voted.
I
Yeah.
voted for Ava 3 times in a row.
Well, like the vote when she did leave, I felt like everybody was like kind of seeming like everyone was like voting Ava. And then during that vote, Ava threw a vote on Jody. And if Jody, if Ava, I don't think Ava would have thrown a vote on another traitor, especially if it didn't seem like Jody was really getting any votes. And so that's, I like looking back at the notes and the stream, I was confused on how after Ava left, um, the vote started to get pushed on Jody. Because Ava just voted for her. Why would Ava vote out a fellow traitor?
I just feel like at that point that like everyone was talking about like either Jayla or Ava and they both left and I felt like everyone was like, now what? And I felt like other questions started being raised. And that's I had some questions on Jody that I don't believe anymore of just like her talking about how she was on ChatGPT asking how to play a trader's game and then she only had thoughts of how to be the trader. Like that was in my mind, like I guess I just use ChatGPT so much that I know that you can
So
ask.
my thing is, you stand this, and I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like bullshit. You can say that, but I can't say, oh, Jayla saying someone who wants to be a trader unprovoked is gonna be someone who is A, good at comps, and B, wants to be a trader, which made me start going down a rabbit hole of being a trader. But you're going over Jody over Chat GPT.
I'm just going over what she said that she asked ChatGPT how to play a game of traders and that ChatGPT gave her advice on how to be the trader. And I think that you can very specifically ask ChatGPT questions. That's all I was going off of. I don't know Jayla. I didn't know. I've never known Jayla. I don't know how they play. I don't know how good they are at comps. I just felt like that wasn't an immediate, oh, that's just because they're good at comps, they must have won that comp. I did think if you're asking ChatGPT a question and then they're coming at you with an answer, you ask that question. That's where I don't really think those are comparable.
And then Mikey, there was like I think it was either the breakout room or the round table. You had said there were two people that you felt like a gut feeling that were traitors from the beginning, and that was Ava and Alex.
Yeah.
And then that same day, like you voted out Jody instead of Alex. So I'm wondering why.
It just changed. Like Alex was a gut feeling based off of looks, nothing proven. And the chat GPT thing was weird. Her taking notes and not knowing how Trader works was weird. Everything that built up to that day for the Jody vote was weird to me.
Okay.
Would anyone else like to speak?
Yeah,
Before we
Meaty,
wrap
I'm
it up?
speaking to you. Respond to me when in production.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And I need all of production to talk to me in production chat, or I'm gonna.
I thought my job was done.
Can we vote?
No, we can't vote right now.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I will
Listen.
just say since we have some downtime, and I was saying this in a breakout room that I think we were all in, but I'm not going to say it here at the round table. I know that my name has been thrown out by Cass. I know it's been thrown out by Jake and Rachel several times during this whole game, and I've sworn on my life that I am a faithful. And my final pitch to make you guys believe me here, and so that you know that I am a faithful, is that Ava, we proved yesterday, was a traitor. On the first night of the round table, she put her vote on me because we didn't talk a lot. So if I was a traitor, she wouldn't have put her vote on me. I am faithful, and that is my final argument. Cass, you're wrong on this. I didn't think you were a traitor at all. You've been a little bit suspicious here, but I'm just telling you right now, I'm a faithful.
Fair enough. I have
Okay. I have something to say, and then we'll reevaluate. Okay. So we don't think it's fair for you guys to be pitching and stuff with Jody not here. It just doesn't seem fair. Like she put a vote in, but she's no longer on the Zoom. And she mentioned in her DR her hope was to get her allies through this round and then get out next round. I don't think that's fair. You need to be here and playing to be in the game. So I'm going to remove her. I'm not going to reveal her role. I just don't think it's fair. And this is not
the role wouldn't have been revealed anyways.
Yeah. I do want to say, and this is not an attack on Jody, but just if anyone's watching this, please don't apply for games that you cannot make the finale of. It's not fair. The winners or winner could change because of this. I don't think that's fair. People play a game and they have expectations of people showing up. So I'm just disappointed, but I still love Jody and I do thank her for filling in last minute, but she's banished. You're the final 5. So you guys do not have to vote right now. If you think you're all faithful, you can all share. If you'd like to vote someone out, that's what we're going to do now. You're going to put in your DR, not anyone's name. You're just going to put vote or end. End means you want to end the game. Vote means you want to vote. So that's what you're going to do right now.
Yep. So if you're
And then,
voting,
Allison, can you tell Jody in her DR that she is removed?
Yep, no problem.
that actually was pretty smooth, actually, because you just had a round. Basically, you had a round table, and now we're going straight into fire. Good job, Danny.
I feel like the whole round table was me saying why I don't think Jody's a traitor.
My feet are cold.
And now she's murdered.
It just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Like Alex could have been here. Like he would have been fighting. I don't know.
It's okay. We'll move on. They're going to fire anyways.
Well,
probably-
Jody's saying she's coming. Well,
Jody, girl, you can't do it.
Allison's saying no now. It's so
No,
confusing.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say we have to stick with it because it's
All
also
right, we're
not
gonna
fair to
stick with
delay
it.
everything.
I just don't want anyone yelling at me on Twitter. I'm doing the best I can.
You're
Twitter.
doing fine.
I'm trying to be fair to everyone.
Go to
On
Blue
Twitter?
Sky. Twitter is over. Blue Sky.
Yeah, I deleted Twitter.
I don't want to go to Blue Sky just because it makes like Hayden too happy.
I'm also too lazy.
He's like weird with it. He's like always like asking for my Blue Sky handle.
I'll make your account for you, Danny. I got you.
Oh, you already made my username on X. If anyone doesn't know why I'm Danny Enterprise, it's because that's the nickname Jash made for me, but it was in a negative way.
Danny had a powerful alliance and she was running through me and all of my allies. And I was like, all of you guys just work for Danny Enterprises.
I love
And they
that.
did. Okay, we are going to reveal. Everyone, you have to reveal out loud whether you voted to continue or end. Drew,
I voted to continue.
Mikey,
I voted to end.
Rachel,
Continue.
Jash,
I voted to continue.
Cass.
Continue.
Okay, now you guys can chat and then you'll be voting.
How long do we have to chat?
Same amount.
What was
5?
the amount?
Like whatever you feel, whatever
Okay,
your
yeah.
heart desires. It's like the
There's a law that
finale.
stop you.
Yeah, that's why we're on staying.
Are we doing rooms anymore? You still
Can we
wanna
just
go?
vote?
rooms are
I feel like
done.
we can. I feel like we
Okay.
can just vote after that first table. If I'm being honest.
No, we're not. We don't do rooms at fire. It's
Oh.
out
I
loud.
literally just clarified, Dimitri.
Sorry, I was just answering.
No, that's fine. That's what we were saying.
Okay, I'm
But
really
yeah.
confused why you think it's me, Josh. Like you're like so
Well,
hell
even
bent
now,
on it.
like you're voting to end like the
I'm
game.
voting
after
to end
you-
because I don't think any of us are traitors. I literally trust
But you were just talking about Drew though. Like weren't
last
you-
night I brought up one thing, and he cleared it up.
Okay.
I voted to end it because I don't think you're a traitor, but you're so hell bent on me. It's kind of weird at this point. I don't think Cass has ever been a traitor, never even once popped up in my head. Same with Rachel. I brought up one thing about Drew, and Drew clarified it, and it was done.
Okay.
I literally have not done anything in this game. I defended Jayla at one round table because I didn't think it was Jayla, and that's it. So if you want to get rid of me because I defended Jayla once, go ahead, but you're literally getting rid of a faithful just so you have more money.
Speaking of money, the prize pot is at $330.
Well, I don't know why you're just coming at me. I'm not
Danny?
the only one that continued the game.
That's
Three other
fine,
people
but
did
you're the
as
one
well.
who's so hell bent. Oh, let's just vote. Let's just vote. Let's talk about it because you're
Okay. Richard,
you
what are your
said my
thoughts?
name for like 4 times in a row. So let's talk about it. Because
I
Cody
can-
was gonna vote just the way you were. Go ahead, Rachel. Sorry.
I confirmed with Danny that she said there's only a murder or a recruit. So since we've had a murder every time, I'm assuming whoever was chosen as a traitor has been a traitor the whole time. And first episode, Meaty did say Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. So that would mean 3, I'm assuming. And if I'm wrong, like I just don't feel good that Alex didn't say what he was. Like I don't feel like content. So I just went through like the episodes, like the roundtables and the breakout rooms, and I kind of forgot how on the first episode, Mikey, you did say what I don't remember what it was, but about Josh, like I would have killed you if I didn't let it. I don't remember what it was, but
I
it
was
was like
I would kill him first. That's what I said.
um and that I don't know. I had a lot of stuff written. It was like that, and then you said you had a good feeling about Ava and Alex, and then you went with Jody, even though Ava just voted out Jody. And
Yeah,
then
I already said something about that. Alex was literally just based off of his face. I was like, oh, he looks like he would be a traitor. That's literally what it was, a gut feeling.
and let me see. I'm sorry, I've
No,
got
you're
a lot of stuff written here. And then yesterday you said like I know I'm a faithful, I know Cass is a faithful, and I know Josh is
Oh,
a
here.
faithful.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like weird that you said like I know that because like nobody knows unless you're a traitor. I
No,
mean, I feel
I'm
like those two are faithfuls, but I don't know 100%.
I'm like 99.9% sure that Josh is a faithful, and same with Cass. Like, I'm not gonna throw their names out there for no
Yeah.
reason because I know they're faithfuls. That's what it is. If I'm wrong, then I look like a complete idiot. But look, I've played this game with my heart on my sleeve the entire game. That's why on night 1 I straight up said if I was a traitor, Josh would have been murdered because that's the truth. I just think it's so silly that my name has been brought up at every single roundtable based off of nothing really. And yeah, I'm still here, and you guys are still saying it's me. So at this point, Josh, I already know you're voting for me. Rachel, I know you're voting for me. So I'll talk to Cass and Drew. Cass, I hope you don't vote for me. Drew, are you still sus on me?
I am, just because even just now, I mean, like I just don't know. Like I was so adamant about Alex yesterday, and I do think he was a traitor. However, we don't know. And you throwing my name out there and saying like Jash is a faithful, Cass is a faithful, and then still throwing shit on me when I've sworn on my life, I've proven that Ava, a proven traitor, put a vote on me the first banishment. Why would a traitor do that to another traitor?
I
I'm a
brought up your name
like,
before we banished Ava. I brought up your name. No, it was after. I brought up your name because the one thing where the 3 votes, that's literally it. I was saying, look at this. That's all it was. It wasn't, oh, I think Drew's a traitor. It was just, oh, well, now we don't have anyone else to look at. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. What a faithful would do. I'm trying to provide information so we have more than just oh, it's Alex. Oh, it's Alex. Because we're just going to sit here and twiddle our thumbs. We're going to banish me. We're going to banish someone else. And we're going to banish someone else just so 2 people are left. It's going to be Josh and Rachel. They're going to get the money. Like, this is exactly what they were going to do with Jody. It was going to be Josh and Jody at the end. That's why Jody was willing to vote the way Josh wanted to the last 3 times in a row. And Josh, you can make that face all you want, but literally,
I don't think it would have been me and Jody. I don't know if Jody trusted Rachel more than me, or I think she liked us both the same amount. But it was not to come here and
it would have been
you keep
Josh.
bringing up
Jody,
money. First
it
off,
would have been
maybe
Josh,
it's
Jody, and
300.
Rachel.
Like
it would have
it's
been Josh, Jody,
$300.
and Rachel.
Nobody's trying to banish everybody over $300. Like
$300 is a lot of
Life-changing
money.
money.
I actually because I have like come at Drew in like past, but then I did go back and rewatch the episode where Ava voted for him and said her reasoning was like we just haven't talked, and I do think that it's unlikely that a traitor would rogue vote another traitor on day 1.
If
So
no
that's
one
why
was bringing your name up, I do think that that could be a good thing. If you just knew that it wasn't going to be on you, it's like no harm, no foul.
what
Like the vote. Like if no one brought up Drew at all and Ava wanted to throw that vote, I think that there's no harm in that.
I disagree.
I've never played a Traitors game. I guess that's just me coming from like thought process of like if it was very known of like a lot of people's votes were going towards a certain type of way. I don't know.
Okay, I think we're good to vote. Everyone talked a little.
Yeah, you guys want to vote?
Q
Or
Cat.
do you-
They don't get a choice. They already said they want to vote, so they're gonna vote.
Okay, they're voting. Vote.
Meaty, you gotta act happy.
I am happy. I've just zoned. I was mesmerized by everybody talking, honestly.
Yes, I appreciate
like
that you guys are fighting for it. That's really all I want out of this finale is everyone to be fighting for it.
I do
I
too.
feel like listening to Meaty is so funny because he's just so mellow. I feel like he just lives by the moon and the tides and
He does.
everything is chill.
He is the Greek god. He is with the water, the moon.
Allison, tell them the truth. Someone tell them the truth.
No, I'm gonna let them believe whatever they want right now.
Meaty and I have nothing in common. Not one thing.
Danny, but that's what makes us so perfect. That we
Yin
have
and yang.
Moon, or is it the weed?
no, like literally, me and Danny don't see eye to eye on like most things, but at somehow we agree a lot.
We don't agree.
I wouldn't go that
I-
far. I wouldn't say you agree. You compromise.
We
Compromise.
compromise
You
because I love
compromise.
you. We never have the same idea.
Never. No, if you presented us like the same question, total opposite ideas.
All right, we got the
Anyways.
votes.
Yes, perfect.
Same thing, sentence, no rambling. Drew.
My vote is for Mikey. Sorry, I can't shake it.
And remember, we're not revealing.
Oh
Mikey,
yeah,
go ahead.
do not reveal. Who's next? Mikey?
Mikey.
Me.
Mikey's
I
next.
voted for Rachel, just because I don't think it's Josh or Cass.
Cass.
I voted for Drew. Just a feeling.
Rachel.
I voted for Mikey. I can go through the reasons again, but
That's fine.
Uh,
Josh.
I voted for Mikey.
Okay, it looks like he's already gone. Is
well,
that
honestly, he's
which
doing
is fine.
that's good. He follows
Oh
the
no, he's
rules.
still here. He just off camera. Mikey, if you want, you can stay on the Zoom if you
Just
promise
stay
not to
muted.
speak.
Yeah,
That's fine.
stay
You can
muted
stay.
and stay off camera. Thank you
Same
so
for
much.
anyone else that leaves. You're welcome to stay.
All right, Danny, hit him with what's next.
So right now, before discussion, you're gonna vote if you want to vote again or end the game. And then if even one of you wants to vote again, we'll do another discussion.
So yeah, you're throwing a rock into the fire.
Is it a rock? I thought it was like a little pouch.
I don't
It's a
know.
rock. The pouch holds the rocks. You have a
In-
green rock and a red rock.
It's a Greek rock.
Tonight, you could say it's a Greek rock.
Meaty,
The
what do you
Greek rock.
think?
Half sweet tea, half lemonade from Chick-fil-A.
I saw the styrofoam cup and they always have the best ice. I just knew that it was going to be something.
I literally go weekly to Sonic and Chick-fil-A to buy ice.
I
buy
love
pieces of ice.
Sonic's
That crushed
ice.
ice.
Okay,
Ice.
they all voted. Reveal if you voted vote or end. Drew,
Vote.
Cass,
Vote.
Rachel,
I put end.
Josh.
I also put end.
Well, it doesn't matter because as long as one of you wants to vote, you're gonna vote. So now you guys can talk about this vote.
I love Danny.
So I'm gonna make my plea to you. Cass is coming at me. We've all at some point recently have questioned her on being suspicious. Now all of a sudden she's throwing it on me for absolutely no reason whatsoever that has anything pertinent to this game. I've made my case since the first night of the roundtables when Jake and Rachel were coming at me. I've tried to do everything I can to prove to you guys that I'm a faithful and that I have been playing this game with all of my emotion, with every fact that I could get out there. Ava, the first night, threw that vote on me. She was a traitor. Why would she vote for another traitor, especially knowing there's a chance that she could have went out. She went out. It proves everything that I'm saying. I just do not trust Cass.
That's fair. I do think that if I was a traitor that I would have just wanted to continue. I just had that gut feeling off of just your reaction. And then because of that reaction, I went and I watched things. I tried to watch body movements. I'm not saying that I am like some genius in being able to tell people's body language and what they say. I just have a gut feeling and I just know that I'm gonna be pissed at myself if I don't at least try. Um, I don't know what else to say. I feel like every time that someone comes at Drew, his only response to go back at that person. It happened with Jake. It just happened with everyone where you only put things on people that go after you. And I just don't feel like that's accurate. You should go after someone that you actually feel and not just because they're going after you. That's just my thought.
I went after Alex and I didn't think he was ever coming after me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that I went through every single stream and documented every single thing. I just did not have the time to do that. I kind of skimmed through them and I looked through some stuff and just what I saw looked like someone was coming after you, so you went after them.
What do you think, Josh?
And I was about to say, is like, are we ending it or do you got more speeches?
Mitty, chill.
Rachel, I trusted you and Jody the most. Like, I know that you guys are for sure faithful, and I know that you believe Cass is the faithful. So I believe Drew is the faithful as well. That's why
I kind of do too.
That's why I voted to end. But it's like,
I want to vote to end. I wanted the vote to end. I just do not understand Cass's random out of left field attacks on me. And I think she's a traitor. And I think she's saying that my next vote, if you keep me here, will be to end. Let's get this done. I just don't understand her.
I mean, if I'm here and I mean, I don't know who everyone's voting for. I'm going to be voting for Drew. I just have that gut feeling. That's just my last gut feeling. I don't think it's out of left field. I think I've given very much reasons. I think it's just the last day, so it seems out of left field, but I'm telling you that last snippet last night that I watched, and then I watched other things, it's not just that, but then going back and watching things, I just feel like you always look like you are trying to have the straightest face possible, that you don't want to laugh or you don't want to laugh the wrong time or whatever. I'm just saying that I have defended you throughout it, and if I was a traitor, I would want to continue. The hell, I would want to make it to the end and hope that everyone else did too. I just don't feel like I can do that with you here. And that's a gut feeling, and maybe I'm wrong and we're all faithful. I don't know. That's just my feeling, and I'm gonna be pissed at myself if I don't try.
Sounds like we're ready to vote.
Are we? Rachel yelled
Are
at me. Yeah, see, look, Rachel yelled at me.
You don't have to vote now. I just will ask when there's a lull, and that was a lull.
And we have it on camera, so
It was
I like
lulling. Rachel, if you want to talk more, you can.
Rachel, you were
I
lulling.
I feel like they're both faithful, so I don't.
If that's how you feel, decide who you'd rather have $100.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on,
what it comes
hi,
down
Mom.
to. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Rachel's mom.
She muted herself. She might have not muted us.
Okay, no, but for real, unless anybody has final speeches, if you all think you're faithful,
There's no final speeches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's too bad. Like if you all think you're faithful, too bad. You got to vote.
So I guess what's going through my mind about it is I do think that you are both faithful. The only thing that I could say is that Moosey and Jake were saying like the list of people that that voted out Leak and Princess, it was Ava, Jayla, and Drew. I'm not sure that really proves anything, but that's something that they both like felt passionate about enough. And I really don't I don't really think that Cass is one. Like I haven't been like showed anything that leads me to think that she is. But Josh, do you have an opinion?
I feel like I've been more sus of Cass than I have been of Drew. It does suck that Drew has voted to like continue because I really think they're both faithfuls.
Yeah, I mean, I have just said my opinion every time. I obviously have been wrong on some things, but I have been saying Ava just as much as Josh had been saying Jayla, which is like a main reason I just don't think it's Josh. And in my mind, Drew has just gone after people that have gone for him. Every time that there is a vote afterwards, he's like, oh, I had so much to say on that person, but they're gone. And I just feel like there hasn't been many original thoughts from Drew's head. It's just a bunch of things that I don't see from either Josh or Rachel. I feel like you both have had original thoughts. You haven't had to bounce off of other people. And unfortunately, I just feel like Drew has not had as many of those.
I have, and one of them, the biggest one, was Alex, because every time we were trying to pile on Jayla, as soon as Devin was saying another name, because we all thought Devin was a faithful, so as soon as that was happening, it was like Alex was changing right away. So I'm like, okay, that's really suspicious, and that's why I was gung-ho on Alex, and he tried to work a little bit there, but I just could not shake that. Just like how you're saying you can't shake it with me, that was my whole thing. And I've been fighting.
And I was confused. I unfortunately though went back and I watched, and now I'm kind of feeling like it might not have been, but I didn't really watch as much before, and I think that also might be an additive of where I feel like obviously we don't know, but watching it and just watching his parts, I just don't have that feeling. So it's not like oh, you were going after someone that ended up being one. We don't know, and that's not on you. You said you had your opinion. I don't know. I have that feeling.
Okay, now I feel it's like a good time.
Second lull. That's the max lulls.
Like max lull. We're lulled out.
And you know, if it's only 4 of you left. If it ties, you'll get to freaking talk again. So what's the rush?
All right, everybody go vote.
And I like all of you guys so much. I hope you know that you're all my friends. I mean, Cass isn't really my friend, but maybe someday. But the 3 of you are my friends.
I don't know. You're
We're
like
matching tonight.
You're
The
insane.
hell?
I think we have the potential to be friends, but right now we're strangers.
I think
Danny's
Cass
bluntness
will
is so
great.
hilarious.
What's up, Josh?
I think you and Cass will get along great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult for you, Danny. That it might be an insult.
No, I trust Josh. He knows who I'll like and who I'll hate, and he just wishes I would be with all of them together. So next we have the votes, and I believe that it is a tie.
Oh my god! But you got to reveal it.
Oh yeah, my bad. Well, it's a tie. But Drew, who'd you vote for?
Voted for Cass.
Cass, who'd you vote for?
Drew.
Josh.
I voted for Cass.
Rachel.
Drew.
Rachel,
Okay.
since you and Jake came at me, I've done everything in my power.
Danny, explain the rules first, and then yeah, you say you do you.
Well, we haven't talked about the rules of Meaty. This is what I did last year. If you don't, I'll give you 2 options, Meaty, and you can pick. So what we did last year was DMO rules. They get a revote, and if it's still a tie, Drew and Cass would go in a breakout room and have to agree to banish Josh or Rachel. Otherwise, they'd both leave, and Josh and Rachel would be the final 2. That's what I did in season 1. Or we can do what the real show does.
Dramatic.
The real
No,
show.
that's what what Danny said is what I was the first Traitors org I played, and that's what I was gonna say. That's what
The real show does. You get a second vote, and if it ties again, it would wheel between Drew and Cass.
Oh, fuck that. No way. Sorry, we're not doing
All right, then we'll do DMO rules. If it ties again, Drew and Cass will become
DMO
safe.
org too, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
What
So
did the
that's fine.
specs think?
But you do get to revote.
We don't care.
So nothing that's happening right now. Right now, you haven't even tied because you get a second chance to figure it out for yourselves.
Rachel, I've never lied to you in this game. From the moment you and Jake were coming, with your whole ordeal with Mikey and me and that whole sort of thought process, I've never lied to you from the beginning. I am a faithful. I am with you 100%.
But I also just want to say that when you and Jake were mentioning Drew's name, that then he immediately said, well, then it must be Rachel and Jake. And he went in other rooms and he said, oh, they're in these private rooms together and they're going after me and whoever it was, because I said this, like, you have had your thoughts on him. From the very beginning, I have mentioned I never wanted to be a traitor. I didn't think I'd be able to lie on camera. I still don't think I'd be able to lie on camera. We know that Drew did play the game, that he did try. He said that he wanted to wait a few minutes to leave it up to fate or whatever it was. I just feel like if you have to go between me, we could both be faithfuls. I don't know. I know that I am one. I know that Drew's rebuttals have either been just at the person that's going at him, or it's just been, well, I'm a faithful. I'm a faithful. I swear on my life, I'm a faithful. I don't know. I apologize if maybe all four of us are, but I know that I am faithful. And I feel like everyone has had different thoughts on Drew. And I have defended him, and I have said that from the very beginning. I said, oh, people were saying you were covering your mouth. And I was like, you're on the news. What do you mean? You don't need to do that. And that's still not one of my thoughts. I just have had since last night and then rewatching the streams. I've unfortunately had other ones. If I really cared that much, I would have brought these up. If I saw other things, I would have brought them up. I never did. It's just that feeling now because of going through everything. I don't know.
Jeff, why do you feel sus of Cass?
I feel like Cass has like thrown out a lot of different names, and like even with like how close, like even in like the other day in a breakout room, her and Mikey was in a breakout room giggling together and was like, let's go win this thing. Like I feel like they already had a pact, and I don't know, I just feel very suspicious of her and Mikey.
And that came from night one, me voting against Mikey because he had said something about, oh, if I really wanted to kill this person last night, I would have. And I came at him. And then from that point on, I told him that I felt like he went from like super high on my list to super low, that I was like, wow, you've really done a whole switch around here. And like now you're not on my list. And he still wasn't on my list tonight. And I still don't think that he was. But the people that were actually traitors, I guess not Jayla, which is you went after Jayla, but I went after Ava from really early in the beginning. And that was like my main thing. Mikey got pushed down to the bottom because Ava was at the top, and Ava's the only person that we know other than Jayla was definitely, and that's who I was going for. So, I mean, you're going after, oh, I was close with Mikey, and we don't even know.
It was also, Rachel, the Jody thing. Like I feel like out of nowhere, Cass and Mikey was just started pushing Jody, like literally on no grounds, and it just all sounded very calculated. And yeah.
I mean, that's fair too.
I feel like you and Jody are like was strong on Alex. I feel like other people weren't as strong on Alex as well. So I'm just like,
I think that Ava left, and then people started asking questions, and then her answers just were, oh, I don't know if Lolo had played it or not. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know, I asked ChatGPT how to play this game, and it was just like, I don't know. And we had to, I mean, the person that I was going for ended up leaving, and then ended up being a traitor, and then I didn't have anyone super, super in mind where I was like, I don't know. But then people started asking questions. I wasn't like leading a whole thing against Jody, because then I watched last night and then I came in today and not one part of me thought it was Jody. I was like, all right, I've watched enough. I just really think that she was just trying to take notes so that she can come in this like not seeming lost, and she may be focused on the notes of what people said and maybe not the game itself, which, I don't think that she was one. Unfortunately, I did come in after watching and thinking that Drew was.
That's a lull.
The lol.
Time to vote.
And no matter what.
And I know Josh said it's not a lot of money. I think it's a lot of money. I used to play orgs for like $50.
Oh, I low-key giggled.
You're just cheap, Danny.
Anyways.
I am
$50. You have better work.
You can donate it to me.
I was gonna make it even, by the way, just for funsies.
To 350 or to what?
400.
400? Come on, that's a lot of money, guys.
Yeah. Just because, I said
Me
I
and
love
Josh played Black Market for 3.5 weeks in the absolute trenches for $190.
Back in the day.
Danny, my first game, I didn't even know it was for money.
True.
Paige had to teach me that.
Okay, wait.
One of them.
Are the votes in?
I don't know. Allison tells me.
I took the night off. I'm looking.
I'm so glad that you decided to come in on your night off.
Thank you. My PTO really has been
The votes are not in.
I had to use some.
Cass,
Oh,
you
you-
still have to vote. Yeah, you still have.
Yeah, we still need
I'm
to
so
vote though.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, just Drew voted
Okay,
again, so I don't want you to lose.
apologize.
I get that it's silly, but Drew voted quick.
Sorry, I'm watching the Steelers game.
Oh, how are they doing? Oh, wait, have they kicked?
Oh
I
my
have
God.
Boswell.
Yippee.
Yeah, he missed one already.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's raining and snowing.
I hope they voted your ass out,
I am
Drew.
obsessed with Meaty's laugh.
Okay, we do have the
I wanted
votes
to say
in.
ringtone.
Okay, girl, we're gonna reveal the votes, but Drew, please, like, that's very, very upsetting news. Okay,
Stop, Danny. Go.
Drew,
I
Which-
obviously got my vote on Cass.
Cass,
I voted Drew.
Rachel,
I voted Drew.
Josh.
I voted Cass.
Oh my God. I love it.
All
I
right,
love it. I love it.
me, Cass, and Drew
me,
are going in a
me.
breakout room.
I want to
Meaty,
go too.
Can I come and record it?
Meaty, you can only go if someone else from Prod volunteers to entertain Josh and Rachel.
I'll do it.
Meg?
Yeah,
Yay.
All right,
Pay
Megan,
entertainment
you
for
have to
tonight.
entertain Josh and Rachel because they're
Okay.
not supposed to watch the breakout room. So you
Oh
keep
my
them
God.
busy.
I love this.
I
Best job
love
ever.
it.
All right, Allison, yeah, you can come and record and all.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna reopen the rooms. What?
No, the stream can't come. Wait. Yeah, the stream can come.
I think the stream comes.
It's the first time I've heard Andrew's voice.
The
on this.
stream comes. Megan babysits.
Yeah,
So you
my
want
bad.
stream
I'm
there
so
instead of
sorry.
Forbid that
recording?
people here don't call me
Wait,
Andrew. so I
But
could-
that's
Guys,
the whole thing. People
I
can
have a
watch the
better
stream.
idea. I have a better idea. Send Josh, Rachel, and Megan away.
But they can watch the stream still. That's what I'm saying.
Not if
Yeah,
Megan's
that's fine. It won't matter. It
questioning
doesn't
them.
matter if they watch the stream.
No, it does matter. Megan will keep them busy though. Send them
Yeah,
away.
I won't.
Shizzy.
All right, so I'm gonna open it for 10 rooms. I mean, sorry, 10 minutes, and then we'll close it early if we need.
10
Just-
rooms.
I'm gonna be running after them all now.
I'm opening up 10 rooms. You have to find the right room.
No,
Okay,
do
so-
not leave if you're
I'll
not
entertain
Josh, Rachel, and Megan. And
Correct.
then
Hey,
I'll go to room
low-key,
1.
The Traitors org that I played, we just had them talk about it here. So you're lucky you're getting a breakout room. Like I don't even
The
get
Traitors
it.
org that you played had a DMO tie room?
Wait,
This,
what?
this was
going
the
to?
same,
All right, so
Going
listen.
same rule.
What room are we going in?
Tentacle.
Room 1?
Room
Meaty,
1.
tell me who it is.
And
'cause
who's
that's
going there?
copyrighted.
Cass and me, or you guys?
No, you guys are staying. Josh, you have to go to
Rachel
room 1.
already went. Oh my goodness.
Danny, I would hate to burst your bubble, but it was before yours.
There we go. Okay, they went to room 1. They're all good.
Discuss later. Okay, you guys have 10 minutes. We won't talk.
All right, Cass, I will drop this against you. Like I did not come into tonight
I feel
thinking
like
you.
you're only coming at me because I'm going after you, and I'm coming after you because I think you're a goddamn traitor.
I'm not a traitor. I don't know
I
what
love you. I love you, Drew. I do.
I love you
Like,
too.
I'm
I
not
just-
coming at you because you're coming at me. I'm coming at you because you were sketchy about Owen, who I love you guys when you're watching this.
This is what's upsetting to me is that you're caught up on this Owen thing when that was just like
But
something.
is that their baby? I have screenshots. I literally went back and I like looked, and you've literally just joked about them so many times. You're telling me that you don't remember that their baby's name?
Okay, Cass, let's move on from this. I'm telling you right now,
I can't.
everything on my life, right hand up to God, I am a faithful. I am a faithful. Let's both, if you are a faithful, let's move on from this. Let's get one of these other ones out. We have to now. And it sucks because
Are
there's
we
a chance
gonna-
all of us are-
So then, okay, so in that room, so I feel like Rachel isn't. She's taken the notes. She's been very inquisitive, and I feel like she isn't. And if I were to have to pick one of the two, I feel like Josh is more traitor vibes. I don't think that either of them are, but if I had to go by that, that's it.
I understand that, and I've said in my DR a couple times that I have felt that Josh had traitor vibes throughout much of this season. I've said that, and production can vouch for me on that. So
I mean,
if
they're not.
I don't know what. Oh, Chris Boswell's about to kick again. So Danny's.
My effing God, please.
We'll see. But okay, so
Jack.
no, they iced him. Anyways,
No, you need to focus. Thank you.
I'm focused, meaty. Okay.
Okay. Love you.
So what do you think our best bet is to get part of this prize pot then? Getting rid of Rachel or getting rid of Josh?
I feel like Josh gives me just more, and that's not even like, oh, he came after me. That's legit like I had in my, so I have really barely taken any notes. I felt like because I am a faithful and I'm not telling any lies, that I didn't really take a lot of notes. I have played other games where you're having alliances, you're telling people lies, where I have full Excel sheets. I did not do that this time because I don't have to keep track of what I said. The only notes that I have are from between last night and today on YouTube. And both of those notes were just like, I think that, you know, Josh was going after Jayla, but then even every time that he voted Jayla, he was like, oh, I voted Jayla, but I also think that this person is one. And like, obviously Jayla was one, but that would be like an incredible way. Or we're all faithfuls, but off of the two of them, that's the vibe that I get.
Here's my thing. If we do this and get rid of Josh, because there have been times where I have thought Josh is a traitor, and I've said in my DR, I don't know what to do, and I don't have enough evidence to bring up to a roundtable to just call him out like this. And I've said this, production would be able to vouch exactly what I'm saying here. Is like, I don't know what I would be able to say with enough sway for any sort of ground to blame him as a traitor. He was the one that voted out you. Rachel was the one that voted out me. If I were to agree here and vote out Josh, what's saying that you guys aren't just going to vote me out as soon as Josh is gone?
I mean, that's accurate. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we argued as much as we could. I feel like I got your points. I feel like everyone got my points. I feel like at this point, if I lose the very large amount of money that I'm not saying is a small amount of money, I feel like I'll at least be able to say that I knew that you were one. And I'll at least be able to get that point across. I don't know if I want to go through that entire thing again. I feel like that was anxious enough of the two split votes. I don't know. I'm just going off of I really think that they are both, but if I had to choose just little things that I've seen that I feel like Rachel and day one I was in my DR like Rachel could be like she said that she's taking so many notes that could be like the perfect cover up. And since then I have just not gotten that vibe. Like because she's been so vocal asking questions, she's calling people out and she's asking good questions. She's not asking bullshit.
I agree. And I like I said, like I think once I was more suspicious of Rachel until the moment where she was like heartbroken over Jayla. And I was like, okay, now I trust you more. So I'm saying right now, I will agree, and I agree. And I'm telling you right now, this next round, I'm voting to end the game. I'm telling you that right now. I'm voting to end the game. I am a faithful. If you were a faithful and Rachel is a faithful, let's split this money.
Yeah, I'll vote to end the game as well.
Cool.
All right.
Did I miss it? Did y'all decide? I'm doing fantasy football.
Yes, they did decide.
Oh, who is out?
Josh.
Josh. They
All right,
decided
let's
Josh.
All
go
right, so I'm
back
gonna close
then.
the rooms and you'll announce.
But y'all have to tell him. I'm not telling him.
I'll tell them. Choose telling him. Do you guys want to tell him or should I tell him?
Make them do it.
Yeah, you guys do it.
Well, in
Alright,
Greek
well,
brother, we say
you're
we
up
make
for
you
it.
guys do it, but there's two of them.
Oh my god, Megan's still on camera. What a treat.
Hey.
And
Okay.
now we go to Drew with the news.
Now we go to Drew with the news. That was so good.
That was good.
I have gone first every single
Wait,
round.
also no
And
reveals,
so I'm
Josh,
going to defer.
Rachel, no reveals, whoever's leaving. Because they did agree.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it because I feel like neither
No,
of them
Drew
want
will
to
say it.
I feel like I'm leaving, so I feel like Drew's gonna agree with Cass.
I feel like I'm leaving because seems like Josh has been the most obvious faithful.
All right, I'll say it since Cass doesn't want to say it. I'm really sorry, Josh.
I should have voted you, Drew. I literally was trying to protect you.
It wasn't my
We can talk about it later. I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay. Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
I love you. Wait,
You
don't
can
leave
stay,
me.
Josh. You can
Yeah.
watch. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Thank
before
you.
discussion, you three,
Fire.
you're going to vote if you want to end or if you want to vote again.
Fire.
All it takes
Edie
is
is
one vote.
describing the visuals.
What are we doing here, guys?
No, you don't discuss. You have to. It's a gut
Rachel,
fire.
Put
it's
it
a
in your
personal
DR.
decision. If you think their traitor is
fire
still
is a
out
gut.
there,
You
you're
don't
going to
need to
vote
discuss.
vote. If not, you're going to vote end.
This is a gut fire decision.
God, I don't know.
And Boswell did get a field goal.
Danny, keep your fantasy football for later.
Danny, that's when I told you that I was playing the Traitors game and it was final. Like, I'll tell you at the end. I'll tell
I
you.
like how Meaty's like whispering like we aren't here either.
I know.
He's
I
like,
keep forgetting.
"Danny,
I keep
Danny,
forgetting.
you gotta listen.
Danny, listen. Shit.
Okie dokie. Okay, we can reveal what you guys decided. What do you want to start with?
Wait, I can't reveal yet. Meaty, are you giving money or are you not?
Yeah, I'll make it even to 400.
All right, $400. We can reveal the votes. I won't make Drew start. Drew, you can be last. Rachel, did you vote to continue or end the game?
And
Cass?
And
Drew?
And
The game is over. You are our final three. Congratulations on making it to the finale. You will not be murdered. You will not be banished. Now we just have to see how many ways we split this massive $400 prize pot. We are going to go Rachel first to reveal what you are.
Yeah, remember, this is the final reveal. Who are you?
I am a faithful.
That's one faithful. But we need all three
Confirmed.
faithfuls for
We need
everyone to
two
win.
more. Two more.
Cass, please reveal.
I am a faithful.
All down to Drew. If he is a traitor, he will take all $400 and run. If he is a faithful, you will all get $130-ish. Drew, reveal.
I am a faithful.
Congratulations. The three of you won.
Oh my God, who was the third
Winners.
traitor?
Allison's face, finally.
That's so many emojis for Libby to make. Wow.
I've never had to fight for my life on everything that I was saying. Actually, in my goddamn life,
Feels
Cass.
so dramatic.
If anyone is still
Marie
here,
has
you
some
can come
words
back.
If anyone's here, come back. Congratulations to the final three.
God,
Congratulations.
I'm gonna tag.
$130 each is my lucky number plus a 0.
Yes.
So that's
You
kind of
all-
iconic.
And I am going to just, if you're watching and you're an alumni, I'm going to just put the Zoom link in the spec chat.
No, I was just gonna say in the spec chat, anyone's gonna join.
Okay, you want to send it to everyone? All right. Allison's going to send you the
Yeah, I was
Zoom
just gonna
link.
send it in a DR.
Players eyes only.
They're not in there.
They're
anymore.
not. They don't have the thing for
Oh, I'm so
tag
silly.
anymore.
So, Mikey, while you're here, Allison, send it in their DRs. Mikey, while you're here, why don't you reveal what you were?
I was a faithful.
Oh,
Yes, Mikey.
I'm
was a
sorry.
faithful.
Was it
Okay,
Alex?
Breakout room?
Wait, hold on. Is Alex here? And then
Not
is
yet.
Josh here?
I am just sending them now.
Drew,
Please
you
hold.
are silly. You are a silly man.
Drew's a winner.
Yeah, he is a winner. And he's also a
But that
silly
was kind of
man.
lucky. That tie.
okay.
Rachel, I didn't think you were gonna do it. I thought you were
My
gonna
hands
just
are
give it a
shaking
guess.
because Cass was like really good.
Danny, can I reveal?
I mean,
Danny,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, don't reveal anything, Meaty.
I want to reveal how the Traitors happened, Greek style.
Not yet.
Okay, let me know when I
We
can.
literally have to wait for the people to reveal.
Greek style. I can never understand your Greek.
I know she'll
And
translate.
then Danny comes in. She's like, actually, that like 8-minute thing he just did, I'll put into 1 minute of English. And then I'm like,
Oh,
Welcome
Josh,
to
I
my
was a
voice
faithful.
memos.
Okay, Josh.
I'm sorry. Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, Dash.
No, Drew, honestly, don't feel bad, guys, because I was a fucking traitor.
Are you serious?
I said it in my
I
DR
was
days ago.
1000% a traitor.
I said it in my DR
1050% a
days
traitor.
ago.
Production, I'm sorry. I was gonna switch to Drew,
You
but then I
should've.
was like, no. I was like, I just
Oh my
protected
gosh.
Drew these 2 times. He's gonna protect me. And then I don't know, Rachel threw me off because Rachel, you started like writing for Cass. So I was like, I feel like I got in my head, I was like, I feel like these girls are about to go and Cass is gonna end the game, and then Rachel and Cass are gonna vote me. So
Raichel told her DR if
The
you were
notes that I
traitor, she
have
would
about
kill
Dash are
herself.
all like fake
I said
votes to J Love, fake.
If Josh is a traitor, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, I was a major traitor.
I'm done.
Can I ask questions though? Did anybody ever come on to like ever think that I was a traitor? Because I felt like
No.
it was pretty obvious.
A couple
I
people.
said days ago that I thought you were a traitor in my DR, but I was like, I don't have enough solid
He
ground.
did. Drew did for
to bring
12
it up.
hours. Then he came back on his own and said, never mind what I said about Josh. He was
Alex,
on to
did
you for
you?
12 hours.
Did you,
If
Alex?
anything, you had people
Last night
confirming you were
today.
faithful.
Yeah.
Josh,
And today when I actually watched the stream, I was like, he is so like, oh, I'm like, this is such a plan. This is such like a, oh, Jayla, I'm gonna vote you, but then at my vote, I'm gonna say, oh, I'm voting for Jayla, but also I think it's this, and this person, and that's exactly what you did.
It was not a plan. The traitor meetings were very uncomfortable.
Oh, the traitor
It
meetings
was
were
not a plan.
that was not planned.
They were fighting.
There was traitor
Guys,
infighting.
It was
sure.
traitors and it was me. I was not on their team. I said, I'm the only traitor in this bitch. I don't care what y'all want or what y'all do. I'm faithful.
I gave
knew it.
thoughts on everybody on day one, and my
need Rachel
thoughts
to
on
come
Josh
back and
were,
hear
I
what
think
Josh
he's
tried to do to
be
her.
a
But
cheater.
also, Cass, I love you so much. I feel so bad raising my voice to you on the stream. I'm like, that's my queen. I was like, I feel so bad just getting snappy with her. I'm gonna give you lots of hugs and kisses the next time I see you.
Danny, I just want to reveal.
And I'm like, oh, he hates me.
1 second. Just after Alex, just tell them what you were.
a super faithful.
Sorry, Alex.
When I
My
rewatched
bad,
it,
buddy.
Owen.
My
And I
bad.
love Owen. I'm sorry.
Baby
I'm
gate.
sorry that Owen
Liars,
would start
liars,
fight.
liars. My baby
Guys.
was not on camera once.
Baby
And my
gate.
name in those servers is Owen's dad.
Yeah, the fuck? That's I was gonna say that, but then I felt bad.
Baby gate was so
But I didn't think
iconic
Cass
for
was
me
gonna bring
today.
that at me. I was like, what the heck?
The screenshots that were being sent in DRs were wild.
It was. She saw the baby.
Wild.
It could have. It only
All
could have
over a
been 'cause the
baby.
I was
was
like,
a
I have
baby.
Listen,
screenshots.
I was like,
Drew, Josh, my entire household has been laughing over a screen recording of Rachel being like, huh? You know,
I have a
she
screenshot
said,
of both of your faces, like,
oh my gosh, they're like, oh.
so.
No, but seriously though, guys, when I survived after like Jayla went, like you guys should have knew I was a traitor, especially after Moosey died as well. Like, I don't know, like.
No, I think you're good.
They won.
They are not the worst, but they
Why?
did only win because Josh
beat them.
literally he said, I don't want to win. I'm gonna save Drew. Wait, Rachel, I need you to know Josh tried to kill you for 4 nights in a row, and Jayla and Ava said no.
Yeah.
Josh, what the fuck?
Wait, okay. I have to go do shit for real, but I just want
Okay,
to
Meaty, you
explain
can
what
give your
happened.
speech.
Okay. Ava was the first traitor that won the competition. Jayla was the traitor that was picked by fate. Every traitor had their own power. So Ava got to pick whoever she wanted as the third traitor. She discussed with Jayla anyways, but it was up to her. So Ava picked Josh.
In the worst move of the game.
Worst and best, who knows? And then Jayla's power, because he was Poseidon, was to give out the 3 blessings to the faithfuls. So that's where the 3 blessings came from. And then Josh never even used his power, which was he could override a kill. So he never even used his power.
But he thought about it.
He did think about it, never used it. So
I
that
forgot
is
he
the
thought about
story
you, Rachel.
And
of
Drew had a
Rich
blessing and never
Raiders.
told anyone.
I did have a blessing. So the night that Jake and Rachel had come at me, I was like, okay, mine was basically a secret shield. So I was like, I'm going to use the shield on myself because it would be very easy for somebody to come and kill me and try and pin it on either Jake or Rachel. And at that time, you guys were both coming at me. So it's like, if they try and kill me, then at least I'll know, okay, well, I just used the shield, but then it didn't happen. I don't remember who died that night. So I was like, okay, I'm just not going to say anything.
wait, but then there was 2 other ones. Did one of them lie? Because
Well,
Jake said he
Leek had
had
a
one,
double.
and then
Leek had a double vote.
And Jake had the safety without power. He told the truth.
oh,
There was
those,
it was
sorry.
Drew, Jake, and Leek had the blessings.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Honestly speaking, though, I did not want to be a traitor. Like when I did play this, I actually did want to be a faithful. But when I got the recruitment letter, I was like, if I turn this down, I feel like the traitors are just gonna kill me.
No, you would
at
have
some
died.
point.
You didn't have a
I was like,
you
this man
didn't have
doesn't even have
choice.
a computer with him. He's not being a traitor.
Yeah, no, really, because I did not plan on being a traitor. And then it's like, I got the fucking letter and I was like, well, if I say no, they're gonna fucking kill me. So I was like, well,
It's a
so
little
that's
true because they were deciding only between Jash and Mike for like 20 minutes, and they're like, okay, Jash traitor, Mike dead, and they killed him.
so when I accepted, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna accept this, but I'm gonna make their lives hell. I'm not gonna be team traitor at all. I'm gonna be my own traitor. So yeah.
Yeah, like Mike was almost a traitor.
It was this close.
It was this close.
And Cass, you were this close to
Yeah.
being dead last night. Jash, literally, the letter was written, and Allison had to erase
Why?
the letter.
Editing it back and forth.
Josh is like pacing, like, I don't know, Allison. I don't know. Is the letter printed?
I was
Should
showing him the
erase?
Canva on my phone and everything.
It was between you and Moosey, but then I was like, I'm gonna keep her because I feel like she thinks I'm a faithful. So why would I get rid of someone that thinks I'm a faithful?
Talked himself out of it.
I did until you said, "Oh, wow, Owen."
Cass, I
Owen
knew
was
how
the
bad.
major point of this entire thing.
Oh, that's
the reason
iconic.
that they lost. Alex, I'm.
Wait.
I
Did you
said
actually
that.
suspect me after
Listen.
watching last night's streamcast? I was thinking about that all night. I was like, she's gonna suspect.
Can I throw a little logic into this? Traders meetings happen after the stream. I have a 1-year-old. He is sleeping.
That doesn't mean anything.
But like Drew
He's
also
sleeping.
was
I'm not
so
gonna wake him up.
suspicious about it. Like both of you did, and then Josh started coming at me, and I was like, "You didn't hear the beginning of my sentence. Like, shut up."
Rachel, that shield you were looking for, like who got it? It was me, and I gave it to Mikey.
Oh, I thought like so many people said they were voting for Cass. I voted for her
I
too because
was
I
not
thought that's what
expecting
people
it.
were doing.
I was not expecting it. I'm assuming it was a tie, and I hit a wheel.
No, I don't think it was. I'll go through who had the shields every night. Night 1, Leek and Ryan had the shields. Night 2. What the heck? It says the shield is secret. Oh, Isaac had the shield.
Yeah.
And night 3. I wish this was clearly written for me. Jake had the shield. Night 3. Then night 4, Jash and Jody had the shields. Night 5, Rachel had the shield. And night 6, I guess, was.
You're. I think you're wrong.
Which night did you have it?
I think you're wrong too, Danny. I don't think you're
I
reading
think
it.
you're definitely wrong because someone else had to give out shields, and you're skipping that.
Yeah.
Someone gave out a shield.
Me.
Well, hell
I got the second shield on the double night. So I got the shield for the overnight, and the shield I gave out, I gave to Mikey.
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
that I would have had to scroll over to the double.
Yeah, she wasn't reading it right. Sorry.
Everything I said was true. I just skipped that, and it's Alex and Mike.
That's still not being right then.
Well,
it's okay.
It's okay, Danny.
Drew, I was so dead set on it was you after I got
Guys,
killed.
So many people
That's
were I
why-
made it to the end.
I-
Like, I thought I was gone on Sunday night.
Wait,
That-
Cass.
Tie
I
was
have a
great.
question. If it was you, me, and Rage Final 3, would you have still in at the game?
No. Yes, I would have. No, I wouldn't have. I just felt like my conversation with Drew was.
No, I'm saying if
I was like, I had you were so defensive on. You didn't even hear the beginning of my sentence, and you were like, "No, actually, I think it's you." Blah blah blah. And then Drew was like, "No, I swear on my life, all this stuff." Like he just. As I already didn't end the game, he was making it more convincing and you were making it more sketchy that I was like, once we had to vote for one of you, I was like, I definitely don't like.
No. I'm saying if I changed my vote to Drew, evicting him, and then it was Rach, you, and me, would you have voted to end the game?
That I don't know. I would have had to think at that point. Like I basically told Drew that if he also agreed with me to vote you out, that I would then end the game, and then I went with that.
And then Rach, if it was you, me, and Cass in Final 3, and then you and me voted to end the game and she didn't, would you have voted with me to evict Cass?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
Trying to think of all the situations in which
just history, Josh. I think they would have let you
path to
win.
the $400.
Yeah, I
said-
think
Vegas
Josh would have won.
Anyways, I'm gonna sign out.
I think we would have. I think I would have won. I think.
But you didn't.
Yeah,
tomorrow-
why did you? If you're the traitor, why did you fight so hard for
Wait,
Drew?
It
I
was
have a-
honestly insane
Why
to
didn't you
watch.
guys vote again at 3 just to get more money? Is money meaningless to you? Like, why are
I
we
didn't
voting for
vote
money?
again
Rach, I
continuously
went.
Being
because I
faithful
promised Cass that I
matters.
wasn't going to.
Rach, I went hard for Drew
My
because
faith was in Cass.
I went hard for Drew because I thought that at final three, since you were already like kind of like on Cass's side, I thought that you were gonna like flip and do like a whole girl power thing, get you in at the game, and that you two would have banded together, and then you would have just voted me and split the money with her.
I would like to think I would have done that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would
Let's
have had more
pretend.
arguments. I have notes of app of arguments against Josh. I just didn't need it. My
Aww.
was Drew, and I was like, I'm gonna go after Drew, and then if that doesn't work, I have other things for you. So I didn't have to get there.
Okay,
But
I'm
what did
signing
you
out.
do in my notes?
You can go, Meaty.
Okay,
Bye,
I know.
Meaty.
Send them to
Thank
me,
Bye.
Cass. I
I
you.
want to
love
see it.
you. I want to say thank you to everyone for playing. You guys were fun. Traitors to me is more of a show than a game, if I'm being honest. So really, I just wanted you all to just have fun playing the game and like
I
having
think
a
it's
show.
a game. I think
It
it's not an
is. It's like,
org, but it's like
that's
it's a game. It's like playing Monopoly. Like, it's a game.
yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It's more, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's like
Yeah.
not as orgy.
And remember that when I post the Traitors videos tomorrow and tag you all, remember that
They are
as
not
you hear them
nice.
talk about you all.
But it was just fun to watch you guys all argue and like reason, and that's like fun. Like you guys all did it all the time at the round table. I liked it. It was fun. Good trader season, and just good night. I hope you guys all had.
You guys don't have to leave. Meaty's just
Thank you,
leaving.
Meaty.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving. I need to go. Tomorrow's my last day of work, and then I'm on break.
Nice.
Okay, bye.
I
Have
just
fun.
have a question for the final 3. Why would you not, even if you really think you're unfaithfuls and you don't care about money, wouldn't you just want a better chance? Wouldn't you want to not, like, I just don't know why you wouldn't vote again.
So when Cass and I were separate, I was like, if I agree with you here and vote out Jash, like if we vote him out, what's to say you're not just going to end the game? I was like, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to vote to end the game. I was throwing my faith into Cass because I was like, at that point, I didn't know where they were going to go. Rachel was already voting me out. So I was just like,
And that's also why I thought that you were gonna protect me because I was like, I feel like they're just gonna snipe Drew next, so he's probably just like, well, I'm gonna lose anyway, so I'll just protect Josh.
and that was sort of my thought process. And I even said, I was like, well, Josh voted to keep me and Rachel voted against me. So like what's to say you're not just gonna, vote to end this and then you two are just gonna vote me out. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna just say a prayer and end this game. And I'm glad I
Also,
did.
the fact that Drew had said that he wanted to continue the game and not just end it, I feel like Josh said that he wanted to end it because he was like, I want to end it and get my money and go home. And that Drew didn't, that I felt like he could have been more of a faithful, and I just didn't want him to keep going at me and then maybe have some point that changed minds or something. And I said that I would. If Rachel or Drew decided to continue, I would have obviously went more towards Drew again, but I just didn't feel like that.
Why would you? I get they had that deal they made in the room, but Rachel, you voted Drew twice in a tie, and then we're like, all right, whatever, let's end it.
I didn't think he was a traitor, but if I had to choose between the two of him.
Yeah, she didn't ever vote to keep going in those 2 votes.
Which
I wanted to be done.
I was hoping that Rachel, because like Rachel, I was like not sure about you until the Jayla thing, and then seeing your reaction to being like, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I was like, all right. I was like, that is a huge thing to me. So that's when I had completely flipped on you entirely, knowing
He
that
really did miss me, like no bullshit. Like
The amount of times Rachel said Jayla can't be a traitor, he wouldn't have killed Mike. Mike is too sexy. It's crazy.
It's so funny because it's funny because that's when I started to get sus of Rachel because I was like, this, it just felt so planned and so like they almost had talked about it, and I was like, man, I'm not sure about this. And Jaylee even didn't even seem like too surprised that it had happened, and I should have looked at Josh that way instead.
And there was no sacrificing. People kept saying sacrificing. No, they all wanted to stay. They just did not get along. They were not on the same page.
I love that better.
And then Josh, you said something yesterday about sacrificing, which it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, about the Jayla thing that I thought was interesting. And then I was like, that's odd. Like, why is he talking about the Traitors sacrificing one?
Well, because Alex said it first, so I was just going off of what Alex said.
Oh, I missed Alex say it, I guess.
Oh yeah. Alex was like, I think the Traitors are like doing this thing. They like sacrifice Jayla because Rachel was like, Josh, let's go to the room and talk. Like,
Did y'all notice all Josh's friends kept not getting killed?
But like, I feel like Josh is the person to be like, let's murder all of my friends.
Yeah.
No, I literally text Danny and I was like, Danny, I think some people, like some of my friends need to start dying because they're gonna look around and they're gonna be like, oh, it's just all of Josh's friends. I was like, usually I go home first in those games. So I was like,
Also, I feel like I don't even know who Josh's friends are. I feel like he is a social butterfly.
I do say, Josh, your other mistake that you made was killing Jake. Jake was so not sus of you. Jake was like your biggest supporter. I think
Jake was so gung ho
and he's so sus. Like Jake will never win
So the
Traitors.
reason why I was sus of Jake is because I don't know if you guys remember, it didn't gain traction. We were on a stream one day and I was talking about how I'm always coming from work and I have to play on my phone. And he was like, that sounds like a traitor or something a traitor was do. And I don't know if he was like joking or
He's
not.
always joking. That's always his downfall. He makes the worst jokes.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this bitch gotta die.
I have a question for production and Josh. Was there, well, Josh, I guess, well, yeah, you would know now. Was there ever a time that the Traitors almost hit a shield?
Almost what?
Like almost killed someone who had a shield?
No. No. And a lot of the ones they would get in the meeting to be like, who has it? Who has it? And they would all not have it. And they would be like, huh, guess we don't know who has it. So it could have happened, but it just didn't.
I was in between.
Dragging me. I'm getting so many texts saying, dude, you're stupid. Rachel would have never killed you at Final 3.
It's true, Josh. I don't think she would have killed you.
I wouldn't.
Oh, I could have won. Oh,
You're
well.
so stupid.
Josh at the end of every org. Oh, I could have won.
I will. I protect. Like,
Josh, I will show you the message I sent to Livy. Please start making the emoji so it's ready of Josh's face. Like I thought it was
Oh my
over.
God, does Jody know yet?
Oh my God, I just saw on you guys won, right? We won?
Josh is a traitor.
Josh was a traitor?
Yeah, Jody. And I wasn't.
Sorry, Alex.
So hurt you, Josh. Jody would have died for you.
Jody, I'm so sorry. I love you, queen.
Oh my God, I'm just so glad I was like torn apart by a dinner. You bastard, you were so good.
Jody, Cass, Drew, and Rachel split the money 3 ways.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I was kicked out by mistake. Congratulations.
For free now.
Jody, if you stayed, I would have won with flying colors. I blame you.
Oh, that's fine. I feel great about that. Oh my God. Okay. I actually thought everybody left was a faithful, including Mikey. Was he a faithful or a traitor?
Faithful.
Yeah, I thought everybody was left.
I was the last traitor remaining after Ava and Jayla.
You are good. Anyway, I'm really sorry, guys. I went to a table that literally had a 2.5-hour limit, and I got there first, and I was like, enforce the limit, make us leave. And then they didn't, and I couldn't ditch. So congratulations, faithful.
Jody, I get to see you on Saturday.
I can't wait. I was like, oh, you better not be a dirty traitor. I guess I'd have lunch with him anyway.
I'm shocked anyone was sus of Drew. The man was swearing on his life, and it's Drew. Drew would never be like it's Drew.
But okay, but Drew was lying. Drew lied a couple of times.
What did I lie about?
Well, okay, maybe not a couple of times, but the one time. We all know when Drew lied. Owen.
Oh yeah, I know. I already said.
I love Owen. That you lied about it because you know I have the screenshots of you being like, I love Owen's parents. I put it in my DR.
Well,
And then he doubled
know.
down on it tonight. When
Well,
I
you
was
lied.
watching the stream, I was like, "Oh man, I do think Drew is a traitor," because he doubled down instead of being like, "No, you're right." I was just trying to like see what else Rachel would say.
Well,
That's really where your defense should have
Wait,
gone.
we
You should
just
have
got
said, I
100
was trying
bits
to.
from Ashley T. Says Drew will always be a traitor to me.
Actually, no.
okay, so story on that. Our very first, was it maybe our first thing? I think it was our first game. I voted her out and immediately tried to change my vote, and nobody would let me change the vote. And well, we all know the end of that. But I have my towel. I'm ready to watch the Steelers.
Wait, my mom just started episode 1. She told me she watched it a week ago. She didn't. And literally, she's halfway through the episode and she's like, it's totally Ava. So,
Honestly,
Your mom
Danny's
should
mom
play.
has very good reads. Danny's mom has amazing reads.
yeah, her other guesses are less good. She's like, it's definitely Ava. And then my other guesses would be Rodeo, Mike, and Alex. So, hits and miss.
You should cast her next.
I was literally laying in bed last night.
It's the beard. It's the
Yeah.
beard and the stroking the beard, and then people are like, "That guy. I don't like that guy."
I was literally laying in bed last night, like, what could my final plea to everybody else in this game be to like take this damn suspicion off me? I was like, I just want part of this prize. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Ava voted for me during that roundtable. Like, why am I just now thinking about this? So I was like, all right, I even texted Ashley today and I was just like, that is going to be my argument.
Was Ashley helping you? That is literally
She wasn't helping me.
the best evidence. When you realize that, I was like, in the history, I've seen like 11 different seasons of the show in different countries. A traitor never votes for a traitor day 1. Like even Josh didn't. He said Jayla, but he voted somewhere else. Like you don't want to rift so soon. Very
I
innocent.
also will say, me coming home from work is like not a lie. Like I really did not rewatch the streams a lot. Like I would rush in from work and get literally on the stream and just see what happens.
Building a roller coaster, Tycoon Park.
Oh, Cass knows. We be snapping. She be getting my snaps. Like I hate my life.
I know. I was like, he's Snapchatting me more than usual. He just wants me to like think he's so sweet.
We have a snap streak. Oh my god, how many days is it? I made you
It is way longer than this thing, but in my mind, I was like, I used to get like one randomly, and then he'd yell at me that I let the streak go, and now I'm getting one like every day of him building his own park.
I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you, production. Thank you, cast. Had a great time.
Everyone cast Alex for your orgs now that he's not shot.
Alex.
Hey, thank
Amazing. You were so good.
Thank you.
You're
Well,
a natural.
I'll be back or I won't. We'll see. See you guys later.
Rachel, I got a question.
I
Did you
can't
ever
handle anymore.
did you ever
Least
suspect
happy
me?
winner ever.
No.
You didn't? I thought you did. I was like, I feel like Rachel is gonna suspect me at some point because you would come on with so many notes, and I was like, oh damn, she's gonna clock it.
I feel like
Exciting in the very end. I was like, I feel like either they're both faithfuls or they're both traitors.
I feel like Josh, like when it was revealed that JLo was a traitor, I feel like any suspicion I would have had on you was gone.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You
Look at
played
the-
really good. You should have just
Voted Drew.
yeah.
Yeah, really. It could have been so easy for you.
This is the beauty of me and playing. I'm really chaotic. I just always fuck myself somehow.
Yeah, like you knew where I was going.
Yeah, I did. I did.
So why wouldn't you just go with that and then be like, all right, like Rachel did it the first time. You think she was gonna change? It didn't make sense.
I for sure thought on that, man, he got sacked. I for sure thought on that revote that I was gone. I was like, oh, I'm
I was sure you were gone too, because that would have helped Josh win.
wow.
But I did think you would agree. Like last season, the 2 people in the tie in season 1, they both left. They refused to agree and they both lost. So but I thought you guys were both too nice.
It was hard because I was like, man, I don't want to get rid of Josh here. But then it was just like, I think Rachel is a faithful. Like, I don't know what to do. And I was just like, I just am hoping that like I can just end this with Cass, quash this whole whatever just the fuck happened today. And
I'm glad you did, because it will like in the DMO ties, they always quit. Literally, they always love to get mad and quit. And this will show people you can still succeed without leaving.
Yeah, like Drew is so stubborn. I'm like, oh, they're gonna fight, and I was like, I really banked really hard on Drew, just like going, like thinking in the back of his head that he's gonna go home anyways, if he doesn't agree with Cass. So I was like, ooh.
I also feel like I had like a thought that it was both of you, and I do feel like Drew, you kind of like were like, okay, fine, that's fine, as long as you don't want to go again. And I was like, okay, either you're just like, oh, I don't care, I want the money, or you're not even looking to, you don't care, bye, Josh.
I made the dumbest move in Traitors history, and I love it. I'm always in the record book somewhere.
Before we go, also, Danny, you want to talk about the murder in plain sight?
Oh yeah, that's fun. So Ava killed Tanner in the breakout room. I don't know who else was in there. The stream
Cass
missed
was
it.
in there when it happened.
Cass was in there. All the
Uh-huh.
traitor had to, oh, I'll put my camera on. All the traitors had to do was get in a room with who they wanted to kill and say their name with making this on their face. So
That's
Ava
fun.
killed Tanner that way.
That I don't think that was on the stream, was it?
Not on the stream, but Cass was in the room. I thought you'd catch her.
I mean, I already thought it was Ava. I didn't need more. I guess I wasn't paying attention too much.
Real.
Yeah.
Every time I was like, what the
It was twice. It was twice.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to stay alive in another org.
Oh my god, what org are you in?
Oh yeah, the sexy dungeon queen.
Survival of the fittest.
Good luck.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yes,
Bye, guys.
we don't have to continue talking. It was just optional, but we could all head home. and
Bye,
continue talking.
guys. See you
Mwah.
two snakes in that server Cass was speaking of.
Yeah, I know about that server, Joshua.
Oh, Danny was spiraling about that too. It was great.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Good night.
Night. Congrats, Itzels. Talk to you later, Josh. Bye.